We're joined by Richard Rapport and Vladimir Fedoseev. Thank you both for joining us. You just drew your game in which, Richard, you had the advantage. Would you take us through the critical moment there and what happened?
Yeah, we again played this game Indian like last time in Berlin. I went for e3 instead of knight h3. Okay, knight h3 is not a serious move to be honest. And then, okay, position got very complicated. He went for this interesting idea with g5 bishop e4. But I think I should have just played bishop h4 instead of knight c3 and knight to put the knight to g3. And I felt like I'm better there. Because I miscalculated, I thought bishop h4, he takes d4, rook takes d4, queen e5, knight g3, and he will take somehow something there, but it doesn't work because bishop g2, and a8 is hanging. And so anyway, I felt like that was critical moment, and then I misplayed it. It became very very sharp, very concrete. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, at the end I had this saving tactic with rook takes g4, after which I have just a very comfortable endgame.
Vladimir, I saw you listening carefully to the analysis here and kind of in your head also thinking, and I'm not sure that you agreed completely with the analysis there. Just very briefly, if you can.
Yeah, maybe I'm not totally agree, but at first I still I didn't understand the last relation which I thought at which point it was.
It's instead of knight c3 when bishop queen e7, and I went knight c3, you went queen f8.
Yes.
Yeah, just bishop h4 I think, and I want knight to g3 because I think it's much better for me to have knight on g3 unless you have something concrete, right?
Moment, but I thought that in this scenario, if you let me play something like giving e6,
yeah, and then knight g3, I felt like it's just.
I think this is the moment where we actually need a board here, which we should have done next
yeah,
time.
but okay, maybe yes, but okay, I was not completely afraid of it. I guess I can take on d4 and maybe play.
Okay,
play this position.
Yeah. But what I did, I think it was just. It just became very double-edged very quickly. I mean,
yes, but okay, I still stay on the point that you did nothing. You did nothing wrong, and
yeah, maybe
knight c3 was really painful to watch. And after this, I just spent a lot of minutes because I cannot go for a very complete line. I planned to play queen e6. And then it's very sharp, but looks like all variation works for white. The most important one after queen e6 is d5, queen f5. And here I guess everything is just like forced. Richard will take only 4, knight e4, bishop d3, knight d7, c5, bishop b1, queen g5, bishop h4, queen h5, b4, g3. And at this point you can simply miscalculate and misunderstand with black, because it looks like black is just about doing good job here, but after rook h3, g takes f2, bishop f2, queen g4, bc5, queen g4, queen g2, bishop f4, queen h3. It looks like finally white is much better after simple stuff like cd6, cd6, queen c2, and it's completely impossible.
Well, you both agreed that neither side did anything wrong. So you both played well. In the end, the result was fair. How satisfied are you both with the way you played today?
Oh yeah, I felt like I had a very comfortable endgame around move 30 something. I don't know, after we traded on f3, king g2, it just looks really unpleasant for him with all these weaknesses. And of course I misplayed this within 5 minutes, the game finished, and at the end I don't even know what was happening. I had like 2 seconds, I just decided to Fredo. So obviously that is a very painful 5 minutes of my today.
For you, Vladimir, are you satisfied with your performance today?
Richard found this trick with bishop h4, bishop f3, rook g4. I start feel that I'm about facing really big problems in the game. So I'm very happy that finally on the clocks I managed to trick him quickly, and I was not forced to play such a game for hours and hours, because
a long time, yeah.
It looks like in such if it goes such a way, it's really impossible to defend with black. This game after exchange on the free. But maybe I need to play something else instead of knight h5. Maybe rook h5 was much safer, and I need to do this instead of playing knight h5. Knight h5, bishop h4. I just missed many things. I thought I maybe can play g4, g3, but after f3, he is also threatening rook g4 if my bishop is going away. So I'm just.
I'm sure there's loads of analysis we can go into, but
yeah. So here it was like
okay.
possible to play something else instead of bishop f3.
And finally, just a very quick question: how long does it take you guys to unwind after the game? Because obviously you're very hyperactive, you're very focused, and you're very super sensitive at that stage. So how long does it take you to get, quote unquote, back to the normal stage? To relax and unwind.
It's also a very interesting question. Just what is normal stage nowadays? With all of what's happening in the world. And generally, like, do you want to even unwind? Maybe you just want to stay in the game, however annoying or however painful it is, because still it might be better
than the reality.
Going back to reality,
Vladimir?
Yeah, I also absolutely agree with Richard. During this time, it's just insanely hard to think about other things. I complained more. And I also can say that we had today chance on the board to spend hours, do not always check this news and write to friends who now on the bomb and
But just to focus on chess and
it's really difficult, and I know many Ukrainian players, and they're still in the country and just faces huge threats.
Well, it's a difficult time for all, and chess is a game of peace. So let's hope that we contribute in a way with this tournament to focus people more on the right path. Thank you both very much.